despite everything, I am back doing some commentary. I should have put up a few videos without commentary, because a few days later, I had a few more household objects. And some real characters. Also, starting to develop a thing with my bed, which I guess would have been predictable before I'd even met the character.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know
Who's
how
this?
I feel about that.
I just need some time, all right?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
I could.
And have.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets.
Betty's story got quite steamy last time, if you saw that.
When
So I
Betty
think we have
turns
more of
to
an
see
idea
you,
of...
she goes from surprise to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Why did I start that text when I was in the middle of speaking? Yeah, got more of an idea of how the game might handle sexy stuff. Didn't really say anything directly, but it did, like... It does talk about sex. But of course there is friendship roots for these characters, so you don't have to go that way if you don't want to.
Just think about what I told you.
Let's go in the middle one.
Are we what?
Huh. Wow, okay, those are some options.
No.
Too polite.
Absolutely not. Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits, of course.
I think that's what I was asking.
Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that. It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life. What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
I literally just woke up. Let's
Get
do
to
talking.
know me better. Well, why?
What do you mean, why? It really gives you some
I
choices.
don't know.
I don't know,
It
like,
can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about.
do I want to go for an honest
And of
answer?
course,
Do I just
some
want to see where the other
people
routes
fear
lead?
intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy. Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me?
Let's not go for the deep
I'm
question
a
at the
big
top
reader,
first.
actually. I love all sorts of things, but romance is my favorite. Even when I'm not reading, I can't help but write sexy little stories in my head for my favorite characters. I love fantasy, too. And sometimes sci-fi. Anything that stirs the imagination. Characters that make you want to fall in love.
He's definitely the most forward, full-on character I've met so far.
That's what I love most.
She sighs
Very
wistfully,
open.
looking somewhere past you.
Well, about sex stuff. But it seems like
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts
There's
of
more to it.
relationships are only for books, you know? And I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness. haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing? I'm just not...
Can't imagine if I
ready.
fell out with my bed. That would be awkward.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
See, I do wonder how this... Just like the logistics of this game. Like, what is actually happening here? Are these actual entities that walk around and talk to each other when I'm not looking at them with the glasses? Let's see what rumours we have. There's obvious things we can... Oh, okay. Wait, so is that... Benoit, do I know? Is there a pun in there that I don't know? Special implements in a drawer next to your bed. Yeah, I mean, this isn't like a kid-friendly channel. This is possibly the most adult thing I've done so far. I've still not found an actual book. I spoke to the diary and got like content warnings for mental health issues. She was a bit scared. So she was an interesting one to talk to. I haven't found Reggie yet. I've not gone back to talk to Dorian. Is Dorian in the store also? Is he a different Dorian?
The way to the bedroom is through.
Same guy.
Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Yeah, may have done that before.
Dorian
Why didn't
makes
I?
it sound rather like a robot
bathroom had
attempting
two
to
doors.
imitate human laughter.
Ah. The very thought of it makes me crack up. Apologies.
Oh, should I have...
Anything you'd like to know
these don't
about
sound a
this
bit
room
sarcastic to me.
that you don't already know?
Oh, he might be quite helpful.
If you haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot.
It's one of the first things I spotted.
She might look like any old book, but she's one that you authored.
Oh, great, the one that I
You
offered
can
has mental
find her
health
on the dresser.
concerns. Yeah, I have
More fool me. What can I do for you? Totally normal lot in there. Well, I wouldn't recommend speaking to the dresser. That one's a little,
Now I need to speak to the
what can
dresser.
I do for you? Enjoy.
Okay, so if I get stuck, I can talk to him. He might guide me in the right place. I also have that app with the rumours. And also can just look at things and see what gets highlighted. This is a dresser, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, nothing else in here. Bedside cupboard. Is bedside its own thing? It is. Go on then. You said don't 3 to it, so now I have to speak to
There,
it.
stranger. I'm Dina the Dresser. Need a helping hand?
Why is this a little bit of Oh, that okay. Nothing in that one. Can you get the bottom one open? No. Do we look in the straw? Oh, it's a bag. I mean, we don't know what's in there. Right, we've got 2 left. I didn't set any kind of timer. I don't think I've got very long. No, I think I might need to leave that there. Pick it up a bit later. Okay. Wait, do I cut or do I just... I might just stitch one on the end of here. So maybe see you in a minute. Maybe see you in another video. Right, let's carry on. From where we left off. They still have 2 uses left. I'm curious about this clock. Let's see who we meet.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman
Oh.
in a well-tailored
Dainty
suit.
gentleman.
He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention.
Yeah, you could.
A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick.
I'm just lucky he's not one of those analog clocks with the cat on the eyes. Although I feel like it's going for the same vibe. No silence is a valid option.
Don't. Do not
Don't.
taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation.
Or I'm not
Why have you come?
liking this guy. Not liking
I
this guy so
don't
far. Let's
see
see.
interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
Yeah, I think
How crass. Of course it isn't.
for my first
But
playthrough.
perhaps I shall have to pencil in have day ruined by ruffian.
Okay, use the word ruffian. I'm warming up to him.
Perhaps you
yeah,
do not
first
know
playthrough.
this, as so few
First
are as
playthrough.
attuned to
Well, I kind of play
time as
through
I am.
naturally. I like the people I like, friend the people I want to be friends with, and then hate the ones I hate. We'll see how that goes. There is 3 separate trophies for having like, runs of entirely love, entirely friendship, entirely hate. I don't think we'll do that as a first try.
But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Cool.
If VIP stands for very intelligent and punctual, then yes, I am. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment. Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse.
I still not figured out how I say the
Timothy
word
Timepiece, at your
schedule
service.
or schedule. I think I say schedule, which is a nice amalgamation of the two that nobody else uses.
I'm Linus.
But I don't know if I've just made that up too quickly. Timothy Timepiece. Well, he needs a clock.
Most certainly does not.
He does not.
We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really.
Oh no, that's an interesting take.
As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
Right. As much as I want to go off that top one, I am choosing to respect these people
Excellent.
as people,
I thank you.
even if the cat boy alarm clocks.
I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early. Do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time.
Noon. Okay, so I need to keep an eye on the clocks.
Catastrophe. On timeliness. See you then, and not a moment before.
Yes, it's 9 now, look. I can't keep talking to my bed. I feel like... It's weird how doors work. Even just have video game doors that open both ways, so I can get through them easier. I feel like I've not done the washer dryer. Or washer and dryer. I think they're 2 separate. They might appear as 2 beans at the same time. No, looks like one. The wash hamper is an interesting one. if that's around it. Still don't think I had commentary for that one.
An acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk. His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is
all the
definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Well, hello there, new face. I may be quite excited to meet you.
I recognise that voice. I think that's Astarion. Neil Newbon. I can't remember who I bumped into yesterday while playing, but there's one or two voices I'm like, yep, know that one. And then a few others I'm like, I'm sure I recognise that, but I don't know where from.
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
Voluptuous suspicion. But also, yeah, I handle my emotions the same way.
But of course you are. How could you not be? Look at me after all. Listen to the mellifluous murmur of my voice. Well, hardly a murmur. More like the euphonious booming of a cannon from a stone-turreted castle. Marble on all the floors, gold leaf, filigree wrought iron, and my God, the velvet. If I were a castle, I would be absolutely dipped in velvet.
I don't want to ask what it is, but that's
A moat, eh? You'd surround yourself with a deep, muddy, deadly river of falsity and needless self-defense.
I guess I didn't really lean into the metaphor.
The substance that flows like secrecy through the crevices of our lives. Moving on. I do get distracted, don't I? Just so many wonderful things about me on which to expound. My form alone is a temple of wonders. Which part is your favorite?
He gestures to his muscled frame, inviting you to drink him in.
Which of my parts sings the most to you? For me, today anyway, it's my pectorals. They're glistening, enough almost to be felt through the fabric of my tunic. Perhaps this can be the first bridge between us. The first bits of woven lint eventually to form the sturdy, braided rope of our friendship. Do you, like me, enjoy celebrating at the altar of your own glorious form?
I don't know if I hate working out. I don't know how much I actually do work out. Actually, I do know that.
You hate the tireless pursuit
You want to
of
give me two
physical
options.
excellence?
Ooh, I think he's gonna dislike that second one more than the first one, but I'm good for it.
Indeed.
I
I
know.
am
There
an
we go.
enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel.
How does
Gerald,
a
I
dry
cannot
one?
even begin
Okay.
to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
Oh, like a good indefatigable.
Devilishly so.
I'm not trying to pick crushes
I
in this
haven't
game
given
based
up
on who
hope.
uses.
I'll yet be able to craft a
The most niche
perfect
words.
metabolic masterpiece. Gasp! I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait, I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah! Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind? Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps? Awesome, yes, as incapable of inspiring awe, just like my obliques, yes? Yes. I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Tidus by her intimidating epaulettes, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20.
I don't know who Florence and Tidus are yet.
What do you think?
Interesting that they all know each other.
Tidus! detergent. If you think I'm dramatic.
Dramatic detergent.
What do you think?
Let's get the answer to these.
You haven't met Florence. Ah,
The floor is a card. Don't you want to fall in love
she
with the
and
floor?
Fair Celia are my two favorite dishy divas.
Oh, and then another one.
We get together, a little Lambrusco, raise a little hell. She hates working out, but I'm absolutely sure she'll support me. Oh, I made another joke. That one wasn't even intentional. I'm amazing. What do you think?
I don't know if I wanted to like this guy, but he's growing on me.
Oh, Cherub, you're right. I didn't even think of that. So, you've met her then?
I have not.
She might not appreciate being included in my sweat sesh, but
Don't
Twisted...
call it a sweat sesh.
Let's just say she has some dark and deeply held feelings.
Well, I need to go and make the detergent now, don't I?
Yes, darling, yes! Lead into that feeling. God, a little healthy fear is better than a brand new lint filter. But you shall conquer it. I must say, watching you be so bold is bringing up the most daring idea for me. I'm wondering if you would do me a favor. There will be almost no muscular exertion at all. Okay, there is a little bit, but you won't break a sweat, I promise. Call Washford for me. Yes, obviously. If you were genuinely far away, this would be so much less torturous. But as it is the stuff of pure drama. Sumptuous, don't you think? Just wait a moment. He should be here. It appears
See, I don't have any
your pipes are
more,
not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us. You'll have to use your feet. Not as glorious, slightly floppy really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
Yeah, I mean, I would talk to him, but I think I am out of charge. Wait, what? Ah, out of battery. Just sleeping, recharge a battery. Let's go then. I'm noticing with this playthrough, there's times I just stop in the middle of a sentence and think, oh, I should be listening to the game. And then I forget what I was saying. Right, so 9 AM. I guess let's go find Washford. Then come back for the alarm clock. If we know what time it is. Can't really sprint. I wouldn't really think I'd need to sprint. I like the hob and oven glove and stuff. Yep, those are two different things. Are you separate? Yep. Knives. Toaster. Whatever that is. I thought it was the coffee thing. It's got like a draw on it. I don't know what that is. There's my coffee machine. I just want to talk to it just to find out what it is. It'll be some American thing.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow,
Oh, the boy
placing a
acrobats.
hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
I wonder whose voice this is.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Oh, that was gruffer than I was expecting. Don't growl at me.
You seem taken aback. Quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood. Yes. Yes, a long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune. You aren't serious. You jest.
Let's go.
You
Oh,
want to hear my story?
that's not what I was trying to press, but it'll do. Let's hear his
I
story.
am a servant to the drama of the heart.
I mean, there's a lot of sassiness going on if I wanted to try it.
Good, bad, what's the difference?
I think if you want to get your points up, you should focus on like your first couple of characters, and then use those points to unlock the conversation options with other ones. But I'm kind of just going around talking to everyone at the moment.
The mention of Drysdale makes Washford's eyes narrow.
Is this
Yeah, got
about
him.
Drysdale? How
Is
did
it?
you know?
I did not do.
Prepare to get 5. I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water. The fundamental state of all things. Water. The tears you cry when you are born. When you are made. When you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it. That's just it. No one does. But not only that. Not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot.
Wow. Deep.
Nothing does.
I-
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
I want to go for the snacking option. Let's go for the tell me.
It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
I think I understand. Do I understand, or am I just saying that?
And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room, I cannot tell. I have lost my only friend.
Purse eyebrows sympathetically. Purse your eyebrows?
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Oh. Yes, my God, haven't I done enough? Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken. We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly. To the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us. And joy filled me, as wine in a glass. overflowed. Past tense. But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Jesus. Oh, that voice. Okie dokie.
He does not
So
need
if you know what the
poetry
problem
like
is.
I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country.
I'm still torn on whether what he's saying actually makes sense or if he's just mixing a bunch of metaphors.
Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me. The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me. And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own Sheol. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since. Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day. Though you have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature, I find I am still charmed.
A bit dismissive, right?
I didn't know
I
I
thought
could
he was
still feel
listening.
that way. You're asking me to have faith. I would be hard-pressed to
I think the
acquiesce.
sparkles are suggestions of
I've tried
me moving
everything
kind of
else.
path.
Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
But it's not always very clear when you make a decision that has an impact. Which, I don't know. I think I prefer it. Twitter flagging up, oh, we'll remember that. It feels a bit more natural. There's another clock. Is this the same guy, do you think? I don't know, it was on schedule that I speak to him, so maybe I go back to the original one. Just that's what I was expecting. Oh, there's my timer. Hold
Almost
on.
late. Almost.
Almost.
Thank you.
Right,
Tell
let's
me
continue
why
this
you
conversation.
sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit.
Gonna save in and then we'll get
company.
going. Assuming this is a 20-minute conversation.
Well, your judgment is quite sound, it seems.
I think I should be reading
Yes,
out the
yes,
options I'm
I'll
picking.
be happy to help you.
Oh, excuse me. Just in the interest of making a better video.
My love life may be on hiatus.
If it ever happens,
But as
anyone
they
was
say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
listening to it rather than watching it. Or if they weren't reading the things on the screen, then yeah, that'd be helpful. But I've also got to stop talking over the top of the other characters.
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
But no, I wasn't paying attention to what you just said.
Yes, well. Well, let us timeliness next to godliness, as they say.
Is that what they say? Let's humor him a little bit.
It is the most important. Imagine, if you will, you show up to a date showered and clean, but 2 hours late.
I guess that would be important.
Does your cleanliness matter then? I think not. You see, timeliness. Oh dear, how me flies. I must away quite soon, but before I go, I want to be sure I've imparted my wisdom to you precisely as I meant to. What did you learn from me today?
Let's... I don't always want to pick the best option. I think I'm just going to embrace the timeliness.
Exactly! Just so, just so. Just remember, there is always time for timeliness.
See, I've seen a lot of options for
Now
being
leave me.
more
I've
sassy.
run out of
I feel
time
quite
for this
sassy
conversation.
as it is.
If you wish to speak again, find me at 3 p.m. Precisely at 3 in the afternoon. Farewell!
I mean, it's now 3 p.m. Do I have to do them today? Right. Yeah, okay. Nothing too seamy or controversial this time around. Still some fun characters. I'm just so torn between trying to discover everybody and try to build a relationship with specific ones. Celia, I feel like that's... Is that just a ceiling? I mean, I suppose the dress is doing anything out of it. I don't know if it's worth another shot. Daisuke. I've forgotten who Winifred is now. Yeah. Oh, there's platter up, so maybe it's just a plate. The mayor's doors are played where the ceiling becomes floor. What? Right, we know Florence is the floor. I need to find some books. I still don't know who Reggie is. Getting rejected is a clue. Also Calamity. What if it's just something that appears when I get rejected by somebody I'm making an advance on? I don't know what a permanent shadow is. Surely for a permanent shadow you need a permanent light. Criminal or romantic? Yeah, no, I don't got that one. I think I need to go find Titus for being dramatic. She could be fun. Anyway, yes, save and get out of here. I was trying to keep the videos to like a whole videos a day, but we've only spoken to 2 people so far. I think maybe I had some to finish off from the previous day, and now I've messed up my entire system. But anyway, yes. Let's save and catch you later. Bye.